Hi. My book is called Restoring Resonance, the Art of Unbephucking Yourself. All healing requires the restoration of resonance. It requires a frequency shift, an energy lift. And my book is exactly that. It is a spell breaker, a game changer for the trance states of depression and anxiety. Depression and anxiety account for 87% of all mental illness, and I believe there's a massive market for this book. All of the people who are on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication potentially in the United Kingdom, in the United States, in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Gibraltar, and Spain. My name is Kath Temple, and I'm known as the Success and Happiness Psychologist. I invented the Phucket bucket, spelt with a PH, I'll have you know, which the BBC featured in a BBC One programme involving Jack Day in 2010. Mind you, I've been known as things other than the Success and Happiness Psychologist. In my work with homeless men, they called me the cool bird who does the weird shit. I was so flattered to be called a bird at the age of nearly 62 with 4 grandchildren that I was quite happy to accept that description. You choose which one you'd prefer on the back of that book cover. I have run a business for the last 25 years, a training, coaching and mentoring business with a private clinic. And the NHS has paid me to run courses in doctors' surgeries to bust depression and to overcome anxiety. And ITV have featured my work on breaking the code of PTSD, healing and releasing trauma, and I've worked with some of the footballers in the football abuse scandal, amongst other people. Jeremy Vine from BBC Radio 2 follows me for the work I did to clear a young girl who had suffered abuse from her stepfather from the age of 4 to 12. I have a lot of experience, and you'll find me to be a warm and wise, funny change agent. And you'll find my work to be loving too, and kind and provocative with my clients. I talk to them about befucking themselves. Are you befucking yourself? And they laugh. They've always got this process of bephuckment, and it is a process. Depression, to hang around for a while, requires a strategy, and that strategy is dependent on a variety of things, and I think that's missing from every single one of the books I've ever read about depression or anxiety. There are 2 things missing from those books, and those 2 things, I think, are the difference that makes the difference, and they're in my book, and I love to share them with my clients too. And when I explain them to the doctors, they completely get it, but they hadn't seen the links before. My book, well, I'm a storyteller, so it's full of warm, authentic and funny stories about the change work that I've done and the many, many thousands of lives that I've changed. And I think storytelling lasts a long, long time in the mind, almost like hypnotic suggestions. They just keep doing their magic long after a session has ended and long after the book has been finished, treasured and kept. So, many millions are on antidepressants. In America, 12.7% of over 12-year-olds are on antidepressants. In the United Kingdom, 70.9 million prescriptions were written out in 2018. Staggering figures. What's even more astonishing, though, is the fact that in America 100,000 people die from the side effects of prescription meds. In Europe, that figure is 200,000. This is a holocaust, and there is another way, because for sure you'll need a pill for every pill that you take. So this book busts depression, and it overcomes anxiety and many other things too, including PTSD and trauma, childhood adverse experiences, without resorting to any meds whatsoever. I teach people about the natural pharmacy in the brain and the natural pharmacy in foods and strategies that stops them befucking themselves, strategies indeed that are unbefuckers in their own rights. So I think we have many books to give birth to together, and I think we have many, many millions of lives to change together too. So I hope that you choose my book, and I look forward to an ongoing relationship with Hay House, which I admire enormously. I salute you all. Thank you.